Did you know Asia and America were seen as separate? In 1728, explorer Vides Bering made a fascinating observation during his journey to Wadsons. He noted that at night, the vast expanse of water between these two continents made them feel even more distant from each other. Imagine standing on the shores, gazing across the dark ocean, and realizing that two massive land masses were separated by this seemingly endless sea. As Bering's notes highlighted not only the geographical separation, but also the mysteries and wonders of exploration during that time. The idea of two continents existing in the dark, each with its unique cultures and histories, sparks curiosity. This remarkable observation challenges us to think about how explorers like Bering contributed to our understanding of the world and its geography. What other discoveries might have awaited brave adventurers during their quests? Why were the Florida Keys called Bone Island? This intriguing name comes from the time when Spanish explorers first arrived in the Florida Keys. They stumbled upon a Native American burial site on a southern island, and the skeletal remains they discovered led them to name it Cayo Hueso, which translates to Bone Island in Spanish. This eerie but captivating history reflects the rich tapestry of the area. Over the years, Cayo Hueso became anglicized into Key West, a name that is now synonymous with vibrant culture, stunning sunsets, and breathtaking beaches. Today, Key West is one of Florida's most popular tourist spots, drawing visitors from all around the globe. With its lively atmosphere, renowned festivals, and unparalleled natural beauty, it's hard to believe this island once served as a solemn resting place. So the next time you find yourself in Key West, remember the deep history behind its lively facade. You might be shocked to learn that flies live on bats. These fascinating insects have taken parasitism to a whole new level. Certain species of flies have adapted to thrive exclusively on bats, almost like living accessories for these flying mammals. These unique flies are blind, which is understandable given their dark, hidden habitats. They lack wings, meaning they can't fly away, and instead have evolved, flattened bodies that help them cling tightly to their furry hosts. This is why some have even been referred to as cursed living earrings. Their specialized features allow them to survive in a world that many creatures would find inhospitable. Instead of buzzing around, they rely on the warmth of the bats and the rich nutrients found in their blood. Isn't nature wild? These unique adaptations showcase just how incredible and varied life can be on our planet. Believe it or not, the world's shortest border exists. The tiny Spanish island of Pinedo de Vélez de la Gomera boasts an astonishingly short international border, measuring just 84 meters. This unique geographical quirk sets it apart from other locations and adds a splash of intrigue to its charm. Nestled off the coast of Morocco, this little island may be small in size, but it holds a significant title. The border itself separates Spain from Morocco, exemplifying how nations can be incredibly close, yet distinctly separate. Picture standing on this border, one foot in Spain and the other in Morocco, making it a perfect spot for adventurous travelers and curious explorers alike. Visitors can appreciate the stunning landscapes and rich culture of both countries without the long trek between them. Pinedo de Vélez de la Gomera may not be a bustling metropolis, but it certainly packs a punch and uniqueness. So if you ever find yourself near Morocco, why not stop by and check out this fascinating border for yourself? This might surprise you. Languages without yes or no. In Latin and Irish, the concepts of affirmation and negation don't rely on the simple words we often use in English. Instead of saying a direct yes or no, speakers use the context of a conversation to convey their agreement or disagreement. For instance, in an Irish conversation, one might simply repeat the verb of the question to indicate a positive response, like saying is in reply to someone asking if they are coming. This way of communicating highlights the richness and complexity of human language, showing that even simple concepts like agreement can be expressed in various creative ways. It also helps to deepen our understanding of how different cultures value context in speech. Isn't it fascinating how languages can differ so much in such fundamental aspects? Believe it or not, this gliding creature astonishes scientists. The caligo, also known as the Malayan flying lemur, is a remarkable testament to the wonders of evolution. Despite its misleading name, the caligo is not a lemur and doesn't truly fly like a bat. Instead, this fascinating mammal glides elegantly through the lush canopies of Southeast Asian jungles, utilizing a unique membrane that extends from its neck to its limbs. With this adaptation, caligos can soar over distances of up to 150 meters in a single glide, an impressive feat that highlights their incredible aerial skills. Surprisingly, they are more closely related to primates, like monkeys and apes, than to bats, even though they share some adaptations for gliding. Camouflaged by their thick fur, they can blend seamlessly with the leaves, making them elusive and challenging to spot in the wild. Active mostly at night, these herbivores consume a diet of leaves, flowers, and fruits, playing a crucial role in their ecosystem by aiding in seed dispersal. So the next time you marvel at flying animals, remember the caligo, a true gem of the treetops. Why exactly does chess have a world champion? The first official World Chess Championship took place in 1886, marking a monumental moment in the history of the game. This championship featured German chess master Wilhelm Steinitz and his American challenger, Johannes Zukertort, battling it out in a series of matches. Steinitz emerged victorious, claiming the title and establishing a formal recognition of chess as a competitive sport. Before this event, chess was played for fun, and victories were often informally acknowledged. The championship changed the landscape, setting a standard for future contests and allowing players worldwide to aspire to the title. Today, the World Chess Championship continues to captivate fans, showcasing not just the mastery of strategy and tactics, but also the rich tradition of the game that began over a century ago. Who will be the next champion? Did you know carrots were once purple? For centuries before the familiar orange carrot took the spotlight, carrots were primarily purple, along with yellow and white varieties. This colorful history of carrots can be traced back to ancient Persia and Asia, where these vibrant roots flourished. The orange carrot, which we often see today, was actually cultivated by Dutch growers in the 17th century. They sought to develop a sweeter and juicier carrot and chose the orange hue as a tribute to the House of Orange, a royal family in the Netherlands. While the orange carrot is now the most popular variety, purple carrots are making a comeback. Packed with antioxidants and nutrients, these colorful roots not only add beauty to our meals but also boost our health. Interestingly, purple carrots still exist today, and they come in various shades and flavors, showcasing the delightful diversity of this beloved vegetable. So the next time you reach for a carrot, remember its rich history and the kaleidoscope of colors it once displayed. Prepare to be amazed by humpback whale songs. These magnificent creatures are not just known for their impressive size and acrobatics, they also produce intricate melodies that can last up to 20 minutes. Scientists believe these songs play a vital role in communication, especially among male humpbacks during mating season. Imagine a vast underwater concert, with each male whale contributing unique notes to attract potential mates. The songs can travel for miles through the ocean, carrying messages of love and rivalry in their haunting harmonies. Interestingly, these melodies aren't static. They evolve over time, with males adopting new patterns and sharing them throughout their populations. This captivating behavior highlights the complex social structures of humpback whales, showcasing not only their intelligence, but also their need to connect with one another. What will they sing next? Hard to believe, but Mount Rushmore had grander plans. When Gutzon Borglum first envisioned the monumental sculpture, he dreamed of more than just the iconic faces of Presidents George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln. His original plan included carving their full bodies into the granite mountain, creating an awe-inspiring tableau that would celebrate the ideals of America. Borglum imagined the presidents standing tall, with Jefferson framed by the Declaration of Independence and Lincoln showing the power of unity. However, as the project progressed in the 1920s and 30s, challenges such as budget constraints and technical difficulties led to the decision to focus solely on the heads. Despite this shift, Mount Rushmore remains a powerful symbol of American history and art, capturing the spirit of an era while leaving us to wonder what might have been. Here's something incredible about 20 million bats. In the heart of Texas lies Bracken Cave, home to the biggest bat colony on the planet. Imagine standing at the entrance as twilight descends, transforming the sky into a canvas where millions of bats emerge in a swirling, majestic cloud. These extraordinary creatures, numbering around 20 million, are not merely fascinating to watch. They play a crucial role in our ecosystem. As night falls, these bats become nature's most effective pest control agents, devouring countless insects, including those pesky mosquitoes that disrupt our summer evenings. With their ability to consume up to thousands of insects in a single night, each bat contributes to the health and balance of their environment. This nightly spectacle not only showcases their remarkable flying skills, but also highlights the importance of their ecological mission. So the next time you encounter a mosquito buzzing around you, remember that these bats are silently working in the background, helping to keep our nights more enjoyable. The breathtaking display at Bracken Cave serves as a vivid reminder of how critical bats are to a well-functioning ecosystem. Here's a wild fact about Switzerland's neutrality. Switzerland has a long-standing policy of remaining neutral in conflicts, which has allowed it to avoid the destruction and chaos of major wars. This neutrality isn't just a historical choice. It has actively shaped the country's diplomatic identity for centuries. Because of this stance, Switzerland has become an important hub for international organizations. For instance, the United Nations, UN, and the International Red Cross both have their headquarters in Geneva, a city recognized as a center for global diplomacy. This unique status allows Switzerland to play a vital role in facilitating peace talks and humanitarian efforts worldwide. Many nations look to Switzerland as a model for conflict resolution and cooperation. Could this peaceful nation's approach to neutrality inspire other countries to pursue diplomacy instead of war? Prepare to be amazed by your hair growth secrets. Did you know that the living part of your hair is actually hidden beneath your scalp? That's right. Hair follicles, tiny but powerful structures, are where the magic happens, producing new hair cells daily. This phenomenon initiates the journey of your hair upwards, where it reaches its final length. On average, hair grows about half an inch, or 1.25 centimeters, each month. However, several factors can influence this growth rate. Genetics play a significant role. If your parents sported thick, fast-growing hair, chances are you might inherit those traits. But that's just the beginning. Your diet can also make a difference. Consuming a balanced diet rich in vitamins and minerals, particularly those known to promote hair health like biotin, vitamin D, and omega-3 fatty acids, can enhance growth. Moreover, maintaining overall good health supports a thriving scalp environment. So the next time you admire your luscious locks, remember that deep beneath the surface, a complex system of follicles and nutrients collaborates to shape your hair. Is it really true that bees work so hard for honey? It absolutely is. Just think about it. To make just 1 teaspoon of honey, 12 bees need to team up and put in some serious effort. Each bee creates only about 12 of a teaspoon in its entire lifetime. That means these tiny creatures are constantly buzzing from flower to flower, gathering nectar and turning it into the sweet treat we all love. They have a special process where they collect nectar and mix it with enzymes in their stomachs, transforming it into honey before returning it to the hive. Once back, they pass the nectar to one another, sharing it until it thickens into honey. This teamwork not only provides us with delicious honey, but it also plays a critical role in the ecosystem by pollinating plants. So the next time you enjoy something sweet, remember the incredible journey of those hardworking bees. Isn't nature fascinating? You might be shocked to learn that no news exists. On April 18, 1930, an extraordinary event unfolded in broadcasting history when the BBC News Radio made an unprecedented announcement. There was no news to report that day. While we often take daily news updates for granted, this peculiar moment highlighted a quieter reality. Instead of their usual broadcast filled with stories, updates, and events, the BBC simply announced, "Good evening. Today we have no news." This fascinating occurrence serves as a reminder of how news and events can ebb and flow, sometimes leading to surprising silence. At a time when the world was buzzing with change, including the rise of political movements and technological advancements, this unusual broadcast makes us ponder. What would a day without news feel like in our fast-paced world today? Would we be more in tune with ourselves, or would we feel a sense of loss without our daily headlines? Did you know spirulina is a superfood powerhouse? Spirulina, a remarkable blue-green algae found in both fresh water and salt water, is celebrated for its impressive nutritional density. Packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, this tiny organism is a big deal for those seeking healthy alternatives. One of its standout features is its high protein content, containing all essential amino acids. This makes spirulina an excellent protein source for vegetarians and vegans who may struggle to meet their protein needs. Imagine incorporating this vibrant green powder into smoothies, energy bars, or salads. Spirulina not only offers a nutrition boost but also supports energy levels and overall health. Research indicates that its powerful antioxidants can help combat oxidative stress, making it beneficial for your immune system too. Plus, cultivating spirulina requires minimal resources, making it an environmentally friendly option. So whether you're an athlete looking to enhance performance or just want to add more nutrients to your diet, spirulina might be the perfect addition. Ready to give it a try? Did you know that our brains take 30 years to grow? It's fascinating how the human brain develops over time, starting from a tiny mass of cells and evolving into the intricate organ we rely on every day. This process can take over 3 decades. The brain is about 75% water, which is crucial for its function, helping to carry nutrients and regulate temperature. Even though the brain only makes up about 2% of your body weight, it's a real energy hog, using around 20% of your total energy consumption. This means every time you think, learn, or even just daydream, your brain is hard at work. Understanding how our brains grow and function is essential for recognizing the importance of brain health throughout our lives. So the next time you feel exhausted after a long study session or brainstorming, you can thank your hardworking brain for using so much energy. Why exactly does the Golden Temple feed thousands? This iconic site in India is a shining example of compassion and community in Sikhism. Every day it serves free meals to around 100,000 people, drawing individuals from all walks of life, regardless of their religion, race, or caste. This practice, known as langar, emphasizes equality and the importance of serving others. The Golden Temple's kitchen operates efficiently, relying on volunteers and donations to prepare massive quantities of food, which includes simple but nourishing dishes like dal, rice, and chapati. This not only addresses hunger, but also fosters unity among diverse groups, illustrating the core Sikh belief in selfless service. Visitors often describe the experience as transformative, witnessing the power of generosity and shared humanity. What better way to connect with others than over a warm meal? This commitment to feeding the hungry truly embodies the spirit of Sikh principles. Why exactly does the Cayman Islands attract so many companies? This stunning British overseas territory, located in the Caribbean, is renowned for its crystal-clear waters and vibrant beaches. But it's the thriving financial sector that truly sets it apart. With a mere population of about 65,000, the islands boast an astonishing number of over 100,000 registered companies. The allure of this tropical haven lies in its favorable tax laws that create a magnetic pull for businesses worldwide. Entrepreneurs, especially in finance and investments, flock here to take advantage of minimal tax burdens and enhanced privacy. This unique blend of a business-friendly environment and a picturesque lifestyle means locals revel in a culture filled with sunshine while being surrounded by bustling corporate presence. From leisurely beach days to dynamic networking opportunities, the Cayman Islands presents an intriguing fusion of a serene getaway and a business hotspot. Are you ready to explore how this magical location balances relaxation and entrepreneurial spirit? Most people don't know this about the fishing bat. The South American fishing bat has an incredible talent that sets it apart from many other creatures. It uses a sophisticated echolocation system, emitting high-pitched underwater squeals to locate fish hiding beneath the surface. This advanced sound-emitting ability allows the bat to hunt effectively in the murky waters of its tropical habitat. Scientists have even experimented with slowing down these sounds in a laboratory. What they discovered is astonishing. When the sounds are slowed down, they resemble deep human guttural noises, which is quite a departure from the high-frequency squeals typically heard during its hunting spree. This ability not only demonstrates the bat's keen senses, but also highlights how different species adapt uniquely to their environments. By relying on sound rather than sight, the fishing bat showcases the marvelous diversity of methods animals use to survive and thrive in nature. Isn't it fascinating to think how these incredible adaptations have evolved over time? Believe it or not, your body cools down to sleep. When you're drifting off, your body temperature begins to lower, which is an essential part of the sleep process. This clever mechanism helps conserve energy and signals to your brain that it's time to rest. The hypothalamus, a small region in your brain, plays a key role in this temperature drop. It orchestrates the release of sleep-inducing hormones that help you transition smoothly into slumber. This drop in temperature also aids in syncing your internal clock, which is important for maintaining a healthy sleep-wake cycle. That's why creating a comfortable, cool sleeping environment can improve your sleep quality. So next time you feel sleepy and cozy under the covers, remember that your body's natural cooling system is working hard to help you recharge and restore your energy for the day ahead. Is it really true that Manaus floats during floods? The vibrant city of Manaus in Brazil faces an incredible challenge every rainy season when the mighty Amazon River swells, causing widespread flooding. Residents have turned this annual event into a unique way of life. Instead of being deterred, they adapt by using canoes and houseboats to glide through their neighborhoods, transforming what could be a crisis into an opportunity for community bonding. Picture this: streets that are normally bustling with traffic become serene waterways, with children playing and neighbors chatting as they paddle by. Local shops often have special boat access, making it convenient for people to shop even when roads are submerged. This resourceful spirit exemplifies how human ingenuity thrives in harmony with nature. The floods not only reshape the landscape, but also the daily routines of those living there. So when the rainy season arrives, Manaus becomes a floating marvel, where navigating the city's waterways is just another part of the local culture. Isn't it fascinating how life adapts so creatively to the environment? Why exactly do we call pill bugs roly-polies? These charming little creatures, often found in gardens and under rocks, are officially known as pill bugs but are better recognized by their fun nickname, roly-polies. Surprisingly, pill bugs aren't insects. They belong to the isopod group of arthropods, which means they are more closely related to crabs and lobsters than to butterflies or ants. This connection may come as a shock since we typically think of insects scuttling about. Pill bugs have a hard, segmented exoskeleton that allows them to curl up into a tight ball when threatened. This defense mechanism not only protects them from predators, but also helps them maintain moisture, especially in dry environments. You'll commonly spot these creatures in damp places where they munch on decaying plant material, helping to recycle nutrients back into the soil. Next time you see one, remember, it's a distant cousin of the sea. Are you ready to discover more about these fascinating little creatures? Is it really true that books can be art too? Marginalia. Art takes the world of reading to a whole new level by adding beautiful illustrations along the page edges. Artists like Tegan White and Benjamin Lacombe have embraced this technique, transforming the reading experience into something much more visual and poetic. Instead of just a plain page, you might find charming drawings that reflect the story, inviting readers to dive deeper into the text. Imagine flipping through a book and discovering colorful scenes peeking out, each illustration enhancing the narrative and sparking your imagination. This fusion of text and art enriches the way we perceive literature, making each book not just a source of knowledge or entertainment, but also a delightful aesthetic experience. So the next time you pick up a book, look closely. There may be hidden artworks waiting for you. You won't believe this about giant amphipods. These incredible creatures, typically no longer than an inch, have an astonishing ability to stretch their bodies up to a remarkable foot in length. Found in the deep Pacific Ocean, nearly 6 kilometers beneath the surface, amphipods thrive in a harsh environment that challenges most marine life. Their unique adaptations enable them to withstand crushing pressure and complete darkness, making them true marvels of the deep sea. Their slender bodies aid in navigating this underwater realm, allowing them to consume a varied diet, ranging from tiny plankton to the remains of larger marine animals that sink from above. While they may seem small and unassuming when seen at the surface, glimpsing an amphipod at the ocean's bottom showcases their impressive resilience and survival skills. Researchers are increasingly drawn to these fascinating crustaceans. Understanding their biology can shed light on marine ecosystems and even open up possibilities for advancements in human health. So the next time you hear about the amphipod, remember, its surprising traits and deep-sea lifestyle reveal an extraordinary story waiting to be explored. Here's a wild fact about your cat's pouch. The primordial pouch serves as a unique anatomical feature that sets cats apart from many other animals. This flexible flap of skin is usually found beneath a cat's belly and may vary in size. But why does it exist? This pouch protects vital organs during rough play and fights, acting like a natural shield when cats pounce and leap after their prey. It also allows for greater flexibility in movement, especially when they need to twist or stretch while climbing or running. While some people might think it's just extra skin, it plays a real role in their survival. So next time you see your feline friend darting around or stretching out, remember that their primordial pouch is behind their agile moves. Isn't it fascinating how nature equips animals with such clever features? Ever wondered how apples thrive in Siberia? Nick Afordovanov, a dedicated farmer, has found a remarkable way to grow pearl-sized apples in one of the coldest places on Earth. Located in Siberia, his farm faces harsh winters and freezing temperatures that would typically spell doom for most fruit trees. However, these unique apples have evolved to withstand the extreme climate, developing a tough skin that protects them from frost while maintaining a crisp texture inside. Nick carefully selects apple varieties that not only survive, but also produce delicious fruit. The small size of these apples makes them a special treat, bursting with flavor. This innovative farming approach highlights how nature can adapt and thrive in conditions where you'd least expect it. Have you ever tried a Siberian apple? Or do you think climate can shape our food in surprising ways? Why exactly does Comic Sans get so much hate? This quirky font, designed by Vincent Connor in 1994, was inspired by the handwritten text common in comic books. With its playful curves and informal look, Comic Sans aimed to bring a casual flair to digital text. However, this font has faced significant backlash over the years, as many see it as overly casual for professional settings. Critics argue that its frequent misuse in serious communications dilutes the intended message and creates a sense of unprofessionalism. Interestingly, despite the criticism, Comic Sans has a dedicated fan base that appreciates its charm and readability, especially for children and those with learning disabilities. The question remains, can a font really be hated, or is it simply the way we use it that gives it a bad reputation? Is it really true that sea pandas exist? The sea panda is an intriguing invertebrate that might surprise many with its panda-like appearance. With a skeletal and translucent body, this unique creature lives among rocks, reefs, and shells across oceans worldwide. It showcases the amazing diversity of marine life and highlights how nature can create such fascinating forms. The sea panda isn't a cuddly mammal like the giant panda we know from China, but it has captured the imagination of many due to its striking resemblance. Found in various ocean habitats, these remarkable invertebrates play a role in their ecosystems. By residing in underwater rock formations and reefs, they contribute to the vibrant life and dynamics of marine environments. The study of such species helps scientists understand not just the creatures themselves, but also the health of ocean ecosystems. So, next time you think about the ocean, remember there's more to explore than just fish and coral, like the mysterious sea panda. What else do you think is hiding in the depths? Did you know penguin urine shapes Antarctica's ice? Surprisingly, around 3% of the ice in Antarctica is actually made up of frozen penguin urine. In the incredibly cold temperatures of this icy continent, liquid waste doesn't evaporate the way it would in warmer climates. Instead, it builds up over time, creating a fascinating and unique feature of Antarctica's icy landscape. As the penguins waddle around, their waste freezes along with the water and snow, contributing to the overall composition of this remote environment. This also shows us how life adapts in extreme conditions. Penguins manage to thrive in such harsh weather, and their contributions to the ice play a big role in the ecosystem. Next time you picture Antarctica, think not just of majestic icebergs and vast snowfields, but also of these adorable birds and their surprising impact on the landscape. Did you know that clouds can weigh over 1 million pounds? It sounds unbelievable, but it's true. A typical cumulus cloud, which is often the fluffy, white cotton-like cloud we see on sunny days, can contain around 500,000 to 1 million pounds of water. You might wonder how something so light and airy can pack such a heavy punch. The secret lies in the water droplets that make up the cloud. Each tiny droplet is just a fraction of a millimeter in diameter, yet millions of them gather together to form a cloud. While you might think clouds float effortlessly in the sky, their weight is held up by the warm air beneath them. This warm air rises, creating a balance that allows these massive water formations to stay aloft until they release that weight in the form of rain. Isn't it fascinating how nature can create such heavy wonders out of delicate droplets? Can you believe a village hides in a volcano? Nestled within the rim of an extinct volcano, the village of Andringitra in Madagascar offers stunning views and a climate that feels just right. This unique location allows residents to experience a microclimate that is cooler and more temperate compared to the surrounding areas. The crater, with its towering walls and lush vegetation, creates a natural shelter for this small community. As you wander through the village, you'll encounter colorful homes, friendly locals, and a rich culture that has thrived for generations. The volcanic landscape not only provides breathtaking scenery, but also fertile soil, making it perfect for farming and growing local crops. Enriched by the diverse flora and fauna surrounding the crater, residents enjoy a living space that feels like a slice of paradise. This hidden gem in Madagascar showcases how nature and community can blend, resulting in a way of life that's harmonious with its environment. Wouldn't you love to visit such a remarkable place? Hard to believe, but Charlie Cox missed Han Solo. The talented actor Charlie Cox, known for his role as Daredevil, surprisingly failed an audition for the iconic character Han Solo in the Star Wars franchise. While preparing for Daredevil, Cox developed the habit of avoiding eye contact to portray his blind superhero authentically. However, this technique backfired during the Han Solo audition, where confidence and connection are key. Imagine stepping into the shoes of a legendary space smuggler, only to be held back by a skill that served you well in another role. This incident highlights how actors can sometimes get trapped in their characters, affecting their chances in other auditions. Thankfully, Cox's career took off in other directions, and he ultimately became beloved for his portrayal of the complex, blind hero. Still, it makes you wonder how different things could have been if he had landed that role. Ever thought about why landing in St. Barthélemy is so tricky? The airport on this stunning Caribbean island is famous for its challenging runway, which measures only 2,133 feet long and is dramatically inclined. This unique slope ends just a stone's throw from the beautiful St. John Beach, creating a breathtaking yet somewhat nerve-wracking experience for pilots and passengers alike. As planes approach, pilots must perform complex maneuvers like steep descents and sharp turns to touch down safely. The combination of short runway space and surrounding hills adds to the excitement, making every landing an impressive feat of skill. It's no wonder that aviation enthusiasts regard this airport as a thrilling challenge. If you're ever lucky enough to fly in or out of St. Barthélemy, be prepared for a wild ride that highlights the incredible talent of the pilots who navigate this tricky airspace. Prepare to be amazed by Genie the exotic pet. Genie, like many fascinating animals, showcases the special challenges of keeping such creatures at home. While exotic animals may look appealing, caring for them is not as simple as it seems. For instance, Genie requires a specific diet and habitat to thrive, mirroring the conditions found in her natural environment. Each exotic pet has unique needs, and novice owners often underestimate the complexity involved. It's not just about providing food and water. Lighting, temperature, and space play critical roles too. This means potential pet owners need to do thorough research and planning. Without proper care, these pets can become stressed or unhealthy, which is not what anyone wants. So if you're considering an exotic pet like Jeannie, are you ready to meet the challenge head-on? Did you know that Manhattan ants are truly unique? This fascinating ant species has been discovered right in the heart of New York City. Biologists recently identified these ants in a specific area, making them distinct to the bustling urban environment. What's intriguing is how these ants have adapted to city life, thriving in places where many other species might struggle. Their ability to navigate the concrete jungle, find food, and build colonies amid the hustle and bustle of city life showcases nature's resilience. Each colony of Manhattan ants has its own structure and behavior, contributing to the rich tapestry of urban biodiversity. So, next time you're strolling through a park or garden in Manhattan, take a moment to appreciate the tiny workers scurrying around. They are not just any ants, they are a proud part of New York's unique ecological story. Isn't it amazing how life flourishes even in the most unexpected places? Prepare to be amazed by armadillos' bulletproof shells. Did you know that these unique creatures are not just cute, but also incredibly tough? Armadillos, which are native to the Americas, are fascinating for their hard shells that protect them from predators. This armor isn't actually bulletproof in the traditional sense, but it's formidable against many threats. Composed of bony plates covered by a tough keratin layer, armadillo shells provide impressive defense. When they sense danger, these little guys often roll into a ball, which enhances their protection. Some species, like the nine-banded armadillo, can even survive bites from hungry coyotes and dogs. While their shells are robust, armadillos themselves are quite gentle and mostly prefer a diet of insects and plants. So, next time you think about tough animals, remember the armadillo and its amazing natural armor. How cool is that? Guess what really drives Cristiano Ronaldo's YouTube success? In an incredible display of popularity, Cristiano Ronaldo set a jaw-dropping record as the fastest YouTuber to reach 1 million subscribers. Achieving this milestone in just 90 minutes is nothing short of amazing. The soccer superstar, known for his dazzling skills on the field, decided to take his talents to YouTube, where he shares everything from soccer tricks to personal moments and fitness tips. His enormous fan base, fueled by a career full of spectacular goals and achievements, quickly flocked to his channel, showcasing just how influential he is. Ronaldo's charisma and dedication to engaging with fans make his content appealing to a wide audience. This record-breaking moment highlights the power of social media and how it connects celebrities like Ronaldo with people all around the world. Can you imagine growing an audience that quickly? Did you know about the King of Chocolate? Maurice Gascon, a master pastry chef and chocolatier from France, has captivated dessert lovers around the globe with his incredible talent. Gascon doesn't just make desserts, he transforms them into breathtaking edible sculptures that leave people in awe. His creations often blend artistry with gastronomy, showcasing vibrant colors, imaginative designs, and intricate details. What makes his work stand out is his ability to create not just visually stunning pieces, but also delicious treats that taste as amazing as they look. This unique combination has won him acclaim in the culinary world, earning him the title of the King of Chocolate. Imagine biting into a dessert that looks like a delicate flower or a majestic animal, all crafted from chocolate and other sweet ingredients. Each piece tells a story, inviting people to experience dessert in a whole new way. Gascon's work inspires others to explore their own creativity in the kitchen and reminds us that food can be both an art form and a delicious delight. How do you think art and food can come together? Is it really true that burgers are better than fries? Surprisingly, yes. Research shows that eating 2 burgers might actually be less harmful than just having 1 burger with a side of fries. The reason behind this is simple. Burgers usually include vegetables like lettuce and tomatoes, which add essential nutrients and fiber to your meal. These veggies help your body digest the food better and keep you full longer, making them a more balanced choice overall. Fries, on the other hand, are mostly just potatoes fried in oil, which means they often come packed with unhealthy fats and extra calories. While indulging in a burger can be a tasty treat, choosing to have two with veggies can be a smarter option for your health. Plus, adding toppings like onions and pickles can enhance the nutritional value even more. So next time you're at a barbecue or a fast food joint, you may want to think about your choices. Is it time to swap those fries for an extra burger? What if I told you about the word almost? This fascinating word is special because all its letters appear in perfect alphabetical order. When you spell it out, you notice that A comes first, followed by L, then M, O, S, and T. This rare trait makes almost stand out in the English language, where such a neat arrangement is quite unusual. You might be surprised to learn that not many other words share this characteristic, making almost a true gem in our vocabulary. This little quirk shows how spelling and the alphabet can sometimes align in interesting ways. Exploring language is like an adventure, revealing secrets and patterns we often overlook. So next time you use the word almost, remember its unique alphabetical charm. It's not just a common word, but also a remarkable example of how letters can line up just right. Believe it or not, steepest street in the world exists. Baldwin Street in Dunedin, New Zealand, proudly holds the Guinness World Record for being the steepest residential area across the globe. This street features a jaw-dropping slope of 38 degrees, causing houses to appear as if they are dramatically sunken into the landscape. Imagine walking or biking up this incline. It's not just a stroll, but a serious workout. Local residents have adapted to this unique terrain, often joking that their daily cardio is built right into their commute. Baldwin Street has become a popular destination for tourists and thrill seekers, many of whom enjoy the challenge of climbing its steepness or witnessing the quirky optical illusion it creates. Are you ready to test your stamina and discover this extraordinary street that defies the ordinary? Betty Brussels makes waves at 99 with record-breaking swims. At an age when most people are thinking about retirement, Betty has taken the swimming world by storm, setting 3 world records in the 100 and 104-year-old categories. Her remarkable journey began at 60 when she decided to dive into the pool for the first time. Little did she know that this decision would lead her to not only embrace her love for swimming, but also smash the previous world record in the 437-yard freestyle by an incredible 4 minutes. That's not all. She also claimed records in the 55-yard backstroke and breaststroke, showcasing her versatility and determination. Betty's achievements highlight the importance of staying active and challenging yourself regardless of age. Her story inspires everyone to pursue their passions and prove that it's never too late to chase after your dreams. Just imagine what you could accomplish by following in her footsteps. What other extraordinary feats await those who dare to take the plunge? Discover the fascinating world of interactive storytelling. In a unique book, residents dive deep into the relief and animation of mechanisms, blending engineering with narrative to create an astonishing interactive experience. Imagine a story where characters come to life through the reader's touch, responding to actions and decisions. This innovative approach doesn't just entertain, it engages readers in a dynamic way, allowing them to explore different outcomes based on their choices. Through carefully designed mechanics, each page invites readers to experiment, offering a fresh perspective on storytelling. By connecting the dots between technology and creativity, this book transforms passive reading into an immersive adventure. Whether you're a fan of engineering, storytelling, or just love to try something new, this interactive masterpiece promises to captivate your imagination and spark your curiosity. How will you engage with this new narrative form? Did you know that surrealism began in 1866? In that year, a group of forward-thinking artists in New York created America's very first surrealist club, stepping boldly away from the realistic art that most Americans adored at the time. This quirky gathering wasn't just about painting. It was a lively spectacle where members dressed up as farm equipment, like tractors and plows, and performed amusing skits that mimicked the sounds of machinery. These bizarre performances may have puzzled many, but they laid the groundwork for future avant-garde movements that would further challenge traditional artistic boundaries. Even though the club was short-lived, its adventurous spirit sparked conversations about art's role and purpose in society, urging everyone to think outside the box. They showed that art could be fun, weird, and thought-provoking all at once, paving the way for the modern artistic expressions we enjoy today. What happens when your neighborhood gets too noisy? This was a major concern for many communities, leading to a law designed to maintain peace and quiet in residential neighborhoods. The law highlighted a cultural emphasis on order, respect for public spaces, and strict noise control. Imagine living next door to someone blasting music late at night or hosting rowdy parties. Such disturbances can easily disrupt the harmony of a neighborhood. Although this particular rule is no longer enforced, it remains a quirky example of how even minor actions, like the volume of a barbecue or the sound of kids playing, can be regulated to promote societal balance. These regulations reflect how societies value tranquility and the well-being of their residents. People want to be considerate neighbors, and rules like this demonstrate an effort to create a peaceful living environment. While many might find it amusing today, this law served a real purpose, showing how communities prioritizing harmony can influence everyday life. Isn't it fascinating how local laws shape our interactions? Guess what drives Lightning McQueen's story forward? Montgomery McQueen, better known as Lightning McQueen, is more than just a flash on the racetrack. He's a character with depth and growth. Introduced in Pixar's beloved Cars franchise, Lightning starts off as a young, ambitious race car at 29 years old. As the films progress, we see him not only grow older, but also mature both as a racer and a friend, reaching 33 in the sequel and 40 in the final movie. This age progression reflects his journey through life, emphasizing themes of friendship, perseverance, and the importance of community. Alongside favorites like Matter and Sally, Lightning learns valuable lessons that resonate with audiences of all ages. So the next time you watch him zooming around Radiator Springs, remember, there's more to his story than just speed. Believe it or not, your bones change your voice. When we hear our own voice, it often sounds different than how others hear it. This surprising effect is mostly due to the way bones in our head transmit sound waves. Normally, when we speak, vibrations travel through the air and reach our ears. However, some sound waves also vibrate through the bones in our skull, producing a richer, bass-heavy version of our voice that we don't hear when listening to a recording. This difference can lead many people to dislike the sound of their own voice. It's interesting to note that while we might hear our voices deeper and fuller, recordings capture only the air-transmitted sound, which may feel high-pitched and unappealing. So next time you cringe at your own voice, remember it's just your bones playing tricks on you. Have you ever wondered why fish can look sad? The Argyropelagos, often called the world's saddest-looking fish, has a face that could melt the heart of even the toughest observer. With its droopy eyes and downturned mouth, this unique fish seems to wear a permanent frown, evoking a somber aura that immediately stirs feelings of empathy. Found in the deep oceans, the Argyropelagos has adapted to its environment in curious ways, and its melancholic appearance may serve a purpose beyond just looking forlorn. Some researchers suggest that its sad look helps it blend into the gloomy depths of the ocean, making it less visible to predators. The ocean can be a hard place for many creatures, and it seems this fish has found a unique survival strategy. Watching this fish swim quietly through the water can make you wonder about the emotions of animals in general. Do they feel sadness or joy just like we do? As you ponder this question, you might find yourself captivated by the intriguing life of the Argyropelagos. Did you know that vultures strike a pose? When you spot a vulture resting with its wings spread wide, it's not just stretching. This impressive stance, known as the heraldic pose, serves several important purposes in the bird's life. By opening their wings, vultures maximize sun exposure, helping them to warm up after a cool night. This behavior is essential since it aids their digestion and keeps them active for scavenging. Furthermore, the heraldic pose is a smart way for vultures to communicate. With their wings displayed, they can signal their presence to other birds, letting them know that food sources might be nearby. This technique not only saves energy, but also allows vultures to keep an eye out for competitors. So the next time you see a vulture in this striking position, remember that they're not just showing off, they're engaging in essential behaviors for survival. Why exactly does loofah make your skin feel amazing? This remarkable climbing plant is not just a pretty face in the garden. The loofah, belonging to the Cucurbitaceae family like cucumbers, is famous for its dried fruit, which transforms into a natural exfoliating sponge. When used in your skincare routine, it gently removes dead skin cells, leaving your skin feeling fresh and rejuvenated. But did you know the young, undried loofah fruits are also delicious? These tender fruits can be sliced and added to soups, making them a nutritious choice for any meal. With its dual purpose as both a skincare superstar and a tasty vegetable, loofah is a great reminder of how nature can provide us with eco-friendly solutions. Next time you're looking for a natural way to pamper your skin or enhance your cooking, remember the versatile loofah. Why not give it a try and enjoy the benefits? You won't believe this about the ancient wheel. The ancient wheel exemplifies early human ingenuity, showcasing how technology molds civilization. This innovative invention revolutionized transportation and trade, allowing societies to grow and prosper. Imagine life without wheels. They enabled the movement of goods, people, and ideas, connecting distant communities and enhancing cultural exchange. Now displayed in the City Museum of Ljubljana, this remarkable artifact captures the essence of human creativity. It stands as a testament to our desire to improve and adapt. The wheel symbolizes not just a practical tool, but also a pivotal moment in our history when humans began to harness their environment for greater efficiency. The invention of the wheel marked the dawn of a new era, paving the way for advances like carts, vehicles, and ultimately complex machinery. As we marvel at this ancient invention, we can appreciate the enduring spirit of innovation that continues to drive us forward today. Believe it or not, ducks have wild mating strategies. Male ducks, known as drakes, can be surprisingly aggressive during mating season. Sometimes they even form gangs that may harass female ducks, causing harm in their quest for mating rights. In an amazing twist of evolution, female ducks have developed corkscrew-shaped reproductive tracts with dead ends. This unique design helps them control which males get to fertilize their eggs. When a female encounters multiple male suitors, she can choose to block or allow entry based on her preferences. This fascinating situation showcases the balance of power in the animal kingdom and highlights the brilliant adaptations animals can develop in response to challenges. So next time you see a duck, think about the clever strategies at play in their world of love and survival. This might surprise you: elephants and elephant shrews. Despite its name and appearance, the elephant shrew isn't actually related to shrews at all. Instead, this fascinating little creature finds its closest relative in the mighty elephant. How wild is that? Elephant shrews are small, agile animals that inhabit parts of Africa and are known for their long noses and impressive speed. While they might look like a cross between a mouse and a shrew, genetic studies reveal a surprising connection that dates back millions of years. This unexpected relationship highlights the incredible diversity of the animal kingdom and the often hidden links between species. Though they share a common ancestor with elephants, elephant shrews have developed unique traits to thrive in their own environments. They play a crucial role in their ecosystem, helping to control insect populations and disperse seeds. So next time you hear the name elephant shrew, remember, it's not just a quirky name. It's a reminder of the fascinating interconnections in nature. What other surprising relationships might be hiding in the animal world? Guess what really drives Georgina Bloomberg's passion? Georgina Bloomberg is not just the daughter of Michael Bloomberg, the famous former mayor of New York City and founder of Bloomberg LP. She is also a highly skilled equestrian, gaining recognition for her impressive show-jumping abilities. From a young age, Georgina embraced horseback riding, participating in competitions and training hard to excel in her sport. Her dedication and talent have made her a standout in the equestrian community. While her father's success in technology and finance has undoubtedly influenced her background, Georgina has carved her own path in the world of horse riding. She is known for her determination and sportsmanship, competing internationally and inspiring young writers everywhere. Her journey illustrates how passion and hard work can lead to achievement, even when stepping out from a well-known family's shadow. What drives her next? Here's a wild fact about strawberries. Did you know that strawberries are unique among fruits because their seeds grow on the outside? Unlike most berries that hide their seeds within, strawberries flaunt them openly, making them not just delicious, but visually interesting too. Each strawberry has around 200 tiny seeds on its surface, and these distinct seeds are technically called achenes. What's even more fascinating is that every time you bite into a strawberry, those little seeds contain the flower's ovary, meaning each one is a separate fruit. This quirky arrangement makes strawberries stand out in the fruit world and adds to their charm. Beyond their unusual anatomy, strawberries are packed with nutrients. They're rich in vitamin C, fiber, and antioxidants, making them a great addition to a healthy diet. Little wonder that they're a favorite for desserts, smoothies, and snacks. So the next time you delight in a juicy strawberry, take a moment to appreciate its unique structure and health benefits. What a fruit! What if I told you hip fractures can be fatal? Hip fractures represent a serious danger for older adults, with research showing that about 1 in 3 seniors who experience this type of injury may not survive beyond a year due to complications. This alarming statistic highlights the importance of understanding the risks associated with hip fractures. When the elderly suffer a hip fracture, they face not only physical challenges, but also potential complications that can lead to infections and a significant decrease in mobility. After surgery, proper post-operative care becomes crucial as it can dramatically influence recovery outcomes. Rehabilitation is often necessary to help regain strength and independence. Family support and a well-structured recovery plan are essential for ensuring that older adults can heal safely and effectively. With appropriate care, many seniors can continue to enjoy their lives and minimize the risk of further health complications. Why exactly does shopping make us feel lost? This feeling is known as the Gruen transfer, named after the innovative architect Victor Gruen. He realized that many malls are designed in a way that confuses shoppers on purpose. By creating winding paths and intriguing layouts, malls encourage us to explore more. Instead of a straight shot to the exit, these twists and turns lead us past enticing displays in various stores. The longer we wander, the more likely we are to make impulse purchases. Essentially, the Gruen transfer turns shopping into an adventure, making it easy for us to lose track of time and our original shopping list. While we may feel a bit disoriented, mall designers cleverly use this phenomenon to boost sales, all while keeping our attention with captivating designs. Have you ever noticed how easy it is to get sidetracked in a mall? What if I told you Jane Austen loved baseball? In a surprising twist, this iconic author made a reference to baseball in her writings a full 40 years before the sport was officially invented. This intriguing detail highlights Austen's remarkable insight and ability to foresee cultural trends that would later capture the hearts of many. While Austen is best known for her sharp social commentary and love stories, her witty references showcase a mind attuned to the evolving world around her. Imagine reading one of her novels and coming across a mention of baseball, a game that wouldn't become formally recognized until the mid-19th century. This doesn't just make her a talented novelist. It frames her as a cultural visionary, someone who could predict what would spark joy and interest in future generations. So, what else might we discover about Austen's foresight in literature? What if I told you about the world's biggest winery? The Milesti Misi winery in Moldova holds the title for the largest wine collection globally, featuring nearly 2 million bottles. This impressive collection is stored in an astonishing network of underground tunnels that stretch for 124 miles. Originally carved out of limestone during the building of Moldova's capital, these tunnels create perfect conditions for aging wine. With temperatures hovering around 50 degrees Fahrenheit and humidity levels between 85% and 95%, the environment is just right for preserving the flavors and aromas of the wine. Visitors can take guided tours through the tunnels, exploring the fascinating history and craft of winemaking in Moldova. Whether you are a wine enthusiast or simply curious about unique places, Milesti Mici offers a remarkable experience that combines natural beauty and human ingenuity. Have you ever thought about exploring such an incredible underground world? Hard to believe, but whales feast on tiny krill. These massive ocean giants, which can weigh up to 200 tons, mainly dine on tiny crustaceans known as krill. Whales use a fascinating technique called filter feeding to capture their meals. They swim into thick swarms of krill, gulping in vast amounts of seawater, and then pushing it out through their baleen plates, which act like a sieve to trap the tiny creatures. One single bite can deliver over 450,000 calories. To put that into perspective, that's enough energy to sustain a human being for nearly 250 days. This remarkable adaptation helps whales meet their enormous energy needs while minimizing the effort required to eat. So the next time you think about whales, remember that their incredible size relies on the tiniest of meals in the vast ocean. How amazing is nature's balance? Have you ever wondered how movie sets spark love stories? Antonio Banderas and Melanie Griffith's fairy tale began on the set of the film Too Much. This romantic comedy, released in 1996, became the backdrop where two talented actors first crossed paths. At that time, Antonio was already an established star, known for his captivating performances in films like Desperado and The Mask of Zorro. Meanwhile, Melanie, a talented actress renowned for her roles in classics such as Working Girl, caught Antonio's eye with her charm and skill. As they delved into their characters, a genuine connection blossomed between them, turning the chemistry on screen into a real-life romance. Their whirlwind courtship culminated in marriage shortly after wrapping up the film. This enchanting story serves as a reminder that sometimes love finds its way when you least expect it, and movie magic truly exists. It's fascinating how creative collaboration can lead to lasting relationships, isn't it? Let's uncover the truth about the phronoma. This intriguing little crustacean is not just any sea creature. It's a master of adaptation in the deep ocean. Living in the depths, the phronoma creates a unique home by using the bodies of other animals, specifically jellyfish and other gelatinous creatures, to construct transparent shells. These shells function as both shelter and nursery for its young, providing safety from predators and a cozy place to grow. Surprisingly, despite their small size, these crustaceans play a crucial role in their ecosystem as cleaners of the ocean floor. By recycling nutrients and serving as food for larger marine animals, they help maintain the balance of life in their underwater world. Isn't it amazing how something so small can have such an impact? The next time you think about ocean dwellers, remember the phronoma and its fascinating lifestyle. Believe it or not, scorpions can sting themselves. This fascinating and somewhat bizarre behavior occurs when alcohol is poured on these arachnids. When exposed to alcohol, scorpions become highly sensitive to external stimuli, leading them to panic and lash out in self-defense. In this heightened state, they can inadvertently sting themselves, resulting in their own demise. This unusual reaction highlights the complexities of the animal kingdom and serves as a reminder of how different creatures respond to stress. Scorpions have survived for millions of years, expertly thriving in harsh environments. Yet when faced with an unexpected challenge, they can react in ways we might not expect. It makes us appreciate the intricate balance of nature, where even the smallest changes can lead to startling consequences. Isn't it incredible to think that something as simple as alcohol can trigger such a dramatic response in a creature that has weathered the ages? Nature is full of surprises, and the world of scorpions is just one example of its stunning, often bizarre intricacies. Ever heard of beer and shoes in Belgium? At the Dologrite Bar, a unique twist on enjoying drinks adds a fun element to the experience. When patrons order the bar's famous giant beer, they receive a shoe as a quirky guarantee. Instead of simply keeping track of the giant mug, the shoe is hung from the ceiling, creating a humorous and memorable sight. This tradition sparks curiosity and laughter among guests, who enjoy the friendly atmosphere as they sip their beverages. Once they finish their drink and return the giant mug, they get their shoe back. This playful approach not only ensures that the special mug makes its way back, but also makes for an unforgettable outing in Belgium. Next time you're in the area, consider stopping by Dologrite for a huge beer and see if you dare to leave your shoe behind. Why exactly does 1889 matter in history? In that fascinating year, the world saw significant events that shaped modern culture. The Eiffel Tower, a stunning symbol of Paris, was inaugurated, showcasing innovative iron architecture and drawing millions of visitors. Coincidentally, 1889 marked the birth of Adolf Hitler, a figure who would dramatically influence global events in the 20th century. Interestingly, this same year also saw the founding of Nintendo, which started as a playing card company and evolved into a giant in the video game industry we know today. Each of these milestones reflects a different aspect of human creativity and conflict, shaping our modern world in unique ways. The tower stands as a testament to artistic achievement, while the names associated with Hitler remind us of the darker paths history can take. Nintendo's evolution shows how sometimes playful beginnings can lead to powerful cultural shifts. What do you think the future holds for iconic symbols like these? Did you know Guam's battle had no fatalities? The Battle of Guam in 1944 is often remembered not just for its strategic importance during World War II, but also for its remarkably low level of violence. Unlike many other fierce confrontations in the war, this battle concluded with no fatalities, making it one of the least violent battles in history. Taking place between July 21 and August 10th, American forces aimed to reclaim Guam from Japanese control, which they had lost in 1941. The U.S. military's careful planning and effective execution allowed them to secure a key victory with minimal bloodshed. The success at Guam played a crucial role in strengthening American positions in the Pacific. It provided a base for further operations against Japan and showcased a different side to military strategy, where overwhelming force was not the only path to victory. The battle's peaceful conclusion highlights the potential for conflict resolution without loss of life, a lesson that resonates even today. How can we apply these lessons to modern conflicts? Is it really true that Fresno night crawlers exist? In the heart of California, these strange and ghostly creatures have captured imaginations and sparked intrigue. First spotted on security cameras in Fresno, the night crawlers look like floating pairs of pants gliding eerily across the ground, lacking any visible upper body. What makes them even more fascinating is the mystery surrounding their origins. Are they extraterrestrial beings, undiscovered species, or simply clever hoaxes? The footage shows these entities moving silently and gracefully in the moonlight, leaving many to wonder if they are a fun, local legend or something more. While skeptics argue that it could be a case of video editing or tricks of light, enthusiasts remain captivated, searching for more evidence. Whether you believe in them or not, Fresno night crawlers add a sprinkle of wonder to our understanding of the unknown. What tales do they inspire? Most people don't know this, but cashew alcohol exists. In Goa, India, the humble cashew takes on an unexpected role as a key ingredient in a traditional alcoholic beverage. While many folks associate cashews mainly with snacking or cooking, local artisans have discovered the art of fermentation to create a unique drink. The process involves harvesting juicy cashew apples, which are then fermented to produce a spirit with a distinctive flavor. This surprising transformation highlights not only the versatility of local ingredients, but also Goa's cultural heritage, where traditional methods and community practices thrive. Imagine sipping on a drink that's part of the rich tapestry of Goan life, connecting you to centuries of culinary tradition. As the world becomes increasingly curious about local flavors, cashew alcohol stands out as a delicious example of innovation using what nature provides. Have you ever considered trying something so unusual? Did you know about the massive Super Bowl ring? William the Refrigerator Perry, the legendary football player, made headlines not just for his skills on the field, but also for having the largest Super Bowl ring ever crafted. This impressive piece of jewelry, sized at a whopping 25, was custom-made to fit his exceptionally large fingers. Perry, known for his powerful presence as a defensive tackle, played a crucial role in the Chicago Bears' iconic 1985 season. His larger-than-life persona extended beyond football. He became a symbol of strength and tenacity. The ring itself, representing the Bears' Super Bowl victory, showcases how sports can blend triumph with personal stories. It's a remarkable piece, not just because of its size, but also due to the legacy it represents in the NFL. Imagine wearing something that reflects such an achievement. Perry's custom ring stands as a testament to his unique place in sports history, prompting the question, what other athletes have such remarkable stories behind their championship rings? Meet Prom Tom, the dog who rides horses. This incredible canine has captured hearts all over social media with his amazing skills, from riding horses to driving tractors. Prom Tom was discovered abandoned by his owner, Diego, about 7 years ago in the countryside. Since that day, they've developed a unique bond that's nothing short of inspiring. Diego saw potential in Prom Tom, transforming him into an extraordinary companion. The two spend their days exploring the outdoors, where Prom Tom showcases his unique talents. Imagine a dog trotting confidently on a horse's back, or gripping the steering wheel of a tractor, looking as if he's ready for work. Videos of Prom Tom in action quickly went viral, showing how he thrives on training and the joy of performing. People worldwide are captivated by his personality and the special connection he shares with Diego, reminding us all about the magic of friendship and dedication. If you haven't seen Prom Tom's stunts yet, what are you waiting for? Believe it or not, Newton didn't invent this popular toy. The toy known as the cradle, often called a Newton's cradle, owes its name to the famous scientist Isaac Newton, but he actually had nothing to do with its invention. This fascinating toy made its mark in the 1960s, when English actor Simon Prebble saw its potential for education and fun. Prebble began marketing it as a way to demonstrate important scientific principles like energy conservation and momentum. The cradle consists of a series of swinging spheres that illustrate how energy transfers from one ball to the next, creating a mesmerizing visual effect. When one ball on the end is lifted and released, it strikes the others, and only the ball on the opposite end swings up. This simple yet enchanting display invites curious minds of all ages to explore physics while enjoying a nostalgic piece of entertainment. Have you ever tried one? Ever wondered why sea levels are uneven? The truth is, the Earth's sea level isn't a flat surface. It varies due to several natural factors. Earth's rotation plays a crucial role, causing water to bulge at the equator. This bulging means the sea is slightly higher there compared to the poles. Additionally, gravitational fluctuations from large land masses influence sea levels. For example, when Ice Age glaciers melted, their weight changed, allowing oceans to rise unevenly in different areas. Weather also adds to this mix, with wind-driven waves and currents creating temporary highs and lows. It's fascinating how these factors combine to create a complex and dynamic sea surface. So the next time you look at the ocean, remember it's not just a simple, flat expanse. It's alive with movement and change. Isn't nature incredible? Is it really true that gondolas in Venice must be black? In the enchanting city of Venice, Italy, gondolas serve as the famous, traditional boats that glide gracefully through its winding canals. These elegant vessels have a rich history, being the primary mode of transport for Venetians for centuries. Interestingly, a law mandates that all gondolas must be painted black, creating a striking and uniform appearance along the waterways. The only exception to this rule applies to special gondolas owned by high-ranking officials, which are often adorned with intricate decorations and vibrant colors. Such regulations not only maintain the aesthetic beauty of the city, but also highlight its unique cultural heritage. Gondolas are beautifully crafted, often made from different types of wood, and completed with detailed design features like the iconic Pharaoh, a metal prow that helps prevent damage while navigating the canals. As you float through Venice, surrounded by historic architecture and shimmering water, it's easy to see why these black gondolas have become symbols of romance, adventure, and the city's timeless charm. Did you know Earth's water is mostly undrinkable? Approximately 70% of the Earth's surface is drenched in water, but here's the kicker. Only about 1% of that vast amount is suitable for drinking. Most of this water is salty and found in oceans, which cover nearly 3/4 of the planet. Even rivers and lakes, while fresh, still contribute very little to our drinking supply. This tiny fraction of available fresh water is crucial for our survival, as it fills your glass, nourishes crops, and quenches the thirst of all living beings. We rely on freshwater sources like rivers, lakes, and groundwater, but they're facing increasing pressures from pollution, climate change, and overuse. This means that protecting these precious resources is more important than ever. Have you thought about how you can conserve water in your daily life? Simple actions like fixing leaks, taking shorter showers, and being mindful of water usage can help safeguard our drinking water for future generations. Let's cherish and protect this precious resource. Discover the dazzling marigold ring with 1,260 diamonds. This incredible piece of jewelry holds the world record for the most diamonds in a single ring. Crafted with painstaking precision, the ring took nearly 3 years to complete, showcasing the skill and dedication of the artisans involved. Weighing in at 5.8 ounces, it sparkles with a breathtaking array of diamonds, each meticulously set to enhance its beauty. Imagine the time and effort that went into choosing the perfect stones and designing such an elaborate piece. The marigold ring isn't just a testament to craftsmanship, it's also a celebration of creativity and artistry in the field of jewelry making. Whether you consider yourself a diamond lover or just appreciate beautiful things, this record-breaking ring is sure to impress. Isn't it fascinating how something so small can hold such immense value and artistry? Unbelievable skills of Lois Gibson in crime fighting. Lois Gibson is celebrated as the world's most successful forensic artist, making an extraordinary impact on crime solving. With an astonishing record of helping to capture over 1,300 criminals just by creating sketches from victims' descriptions, her accuracy and talent truly set her apart. Working for the Houston Police Department, Lois uses her artistic abilities not just to draw, but to provide hope and clarity to those affected by crime. Each portrait she crafts is not merely a drawing, it's a lifeline for victims and law enforcement, bringing criminals to justice. Her amazing work has even earned her recognition in the Guinness Book of World Records, highlighting her exceptional contributions to public safety. Lois proves that art can be a powerful weapon in the fight against crime, illustrating how important detailed and accurate visual representations are in investigations. Through her creativity and dedication, she inspires countless others and showcases the pivotal role of forensic artists in modern law enforcement. What will she accomplish next? Believe it or not, fingernails grow faster than toenails. On average, fingernails sprout about 3.5 millimeters each month, nearly 3 times the rate of their toe counterparts. This speed can be linked to better blood circulation in our fingers, which receive more blood flow due to their constant movement and utility in daily tasks. Our nails are made of a tough protein called keratin, playing vital roles in protecting the sensitive tips of our fingers. They help us grip objects and can even enhance our sense of touch. Interestingly, the way our nails look can signal our overall health. Changes in color, texture, or growth patterns may point to issues like nutritional deficiencies or infections. So, next time you notice your nails, think about what they could be telling you about your well-being. Ever thought about why the Gerenuk gazelle is special? This fascinating East African antelope stands out with its unique ability to find food where others cannot. Thanks to its long neck and tall legs, the Gerenuk gazelle can reach leaves and fruits high up in trees, making it a master forager in its arid habitat. While other herbivores struggle to get their fill during dry seasons, this remarkable creature gracefully navigates the treetops, snatching tasty treats that are out of reach for many. This adaptation not only helps the Gerenuk survive, but also plays a vital role in the ecosystem, as it aids in seed dispersal and promotes plant growth. Dubbed the giraffe gazelle for its impressive stature, this antelope thrives where few others can, showcasing the incredible diversity of adaptations in nature. Isn't it amazing how some animals can find their place in the world in such unique ways? What happens when a tattoo ruins a job interview? In an unbelievable twist of fate, a man in England woke up one morning with the letters IOLO tattooed right on his forehead. This surprising mark wasn't just a random decoration. It was the result of a wild night filled with drinking and a daring challenge from a friend. Picture this. He's faced with the imminent challenge of a job interview the very next day. The morning after, he quickly realized that his new forehead ink might not exactly help him land the job. Instead of impressing potential employers, he found himself in a difficult situation. It's a lesson for many that while spontaneous decisions can lead to hilarious stories, they can also have serious consequences. So, what would you do if you woke up with an unexpected tattoo before a big day?